Yo, Bootleg Kev Podcast special guest in here, repping Long Beach, Huey Briss in the building.
Yes, sir.
I didn't think you'd ever come because I tweeted something about Devin Booker like 3 years ago, and
I'm still mad.
and you said you weren't going to ever come on my show.
I said, remind me never to do this show.
And now you're here.
Karma.
You're here though. Well, this is your old album from a couple of years ago. I just want to say thank you. Most artists don't bring gifts, so we got some blue vinyl.
Yeah.
Also, most independent artists don't have vinyl.
They're broke.
Well, they also, don't take their business too serious.
At all.
But you have a new album that you're working on.
Yes.
Well, it's done.
It's done.
It's coming out December 6th?
Yeah. Like 10 days, I think.
Jesus. Is that 10 days from now?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me running.
Thanksgiving is what? Tomorrow?
Oh, shit.
That
I didn't expect that.
It's coming. Fast.
Everything's just flown by.
This year was fast as shit.
For sure. Now, I first heard of you through rest in peace to Buys One, our guy Buys, who passed away. You guys were working together in what capacity? Because I know he was pushing your shit for a long time.
Man, he helped me. He changed my life in every way you could think. He helped me, aside from music, he helped me, be a better, dad.
Great guy.
He helped me be a professional yapper.
Right.
He knew how to yap.
Oh, he was the best.
My God, I miss those convos. But he was starting an app called USound. I'm sure you were aware.
I remember USound. I had a USound profile.
Me too. He forced me to do it.
Yes.
And
me too.
He was just trying to. He was trying to get me to dissolve every little small beef I had, because Long Beach is hella small, hella weird, and I had a lot of fucking beef because I'm hella good at rap, and niggas just weren't that fire.
Who were you beefing with?
I don't want to say their names, but
anybody you're cool with now that you could?
All of them, everybody I'm cool with now, but a little mishaps with rappers. And
anybody who you're making music with now?
No, but I do want to make music with them. One dude that I'm super cool with now that I did have a miscommunication with, he also has a platform as well. His name is Desi G.
Okay.
And the Corner Store.
The freestyles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to go on there. I'll be honored.
He's killing it.
Tell him on air, I was a fucking young, dumb, immature, fucking insecure idiot, and I apologize for whatever I did and said.
He's out of Long Beach?
He's out of Long Beach.
Oh, yeah.
We grew up together.
I love the freestyle series.
Literally grew up together, and I have nothing but love for him. I know his family, nothing but love for that dude. And actually, the first time I ever was on the radio was a Desi G song.
Oh,
it's called Nothing, that Buys put together.
Wow.
Buys A&R that didn't even want to cut a percentage, nothing. He didn't want anything
Sounds like the
from
Buys thing, yeah.
And the song, I actually just performed at Camp Flog, Gnaw, and the song that Mike G brought me out, he asked me, he said, can you do that song with Desi G, Nothing? And I'm like, my stomach's turning. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't heard that song in so fucking long. It made me think about Buys. I'm like, look at Buys pulling strings from fucking heaven now.
So crazy.
That's the only, I was like, yo, I got a new song, a new album coming out. You want to do that? They're like, nah. We want the Nothing song with Desi G. I'm
That's funny.
Okay.
So I fucking had to kill that. How was Camp Flog though?
That was the most people I've probably ever seen in one setting.
Yeah, that was the one, I know everybody who's in LA was like, Camp Flog or Complex Con, which one to go to? It was really just whichever one you get tickets to.
Exactly. And I had tickets to both because, shout out to Complex Con. I had my own booth there.
Right.
Maybe
so you did
2
both.
years ago.
No. You didn't do
I had 2 years ago a booth there. They asked me to do it again.
Because it was in Long Beach for...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they kind of gave me the sympathy booth.
Right.
They weren't selling all the booths. No disrespect to Complex Con. I love you and I appreciate the opportunity. But they didn't sell all the booths. So they were like, hey, Briss, can you do it? And that brought a lot of people through because people...
Flog Gnaw would have been the one though, man.
Oh my God, I shitted at Flog Gnaw.
I was in Thailand.
I left Dookie on the stage.
That's in a positive way.
Nasty how I did that. And it was kind of crazy. I'm not going to call anybody out, but a certain person on the side of the stage was like, do you know the lyrics? Do you know the cue to which you're do you know? Mike's hot. And I'm like, I looked and I was like...
Bro, I'm a grown man. I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro.
I said, yeah, but the was a confused, oh, she doesn't know.
Right.
And she said, oh, it doesn't look like he knows his cue. Make sure his mic's cold until it's time to go on. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm thinking it's a technical issue or something. Man, that crowd acted like they know me for the whole time. I had a line of white people on the side of the stage waiting for me to get off the stage to take pictures.
Fire. That's big.
After I took all the pictures, they were like, oh, yeah, what's your name?
They were just like, we just saw you on stage and you were amazing.
They don't even care.
But that's what's dope about, I always say that about, artists who don't take their live show serious. That is a real way to, gain fans. Because there's, even if you open up for somebody, if people, even if they give you a chance, you know, and you kill it, like, even if you convert 10 people, 5 people, 20 people, like that's something.
That shit changed my life. And it was Mike G too, so he has a loyal ass fan base.
For sure.
Like, loyal. So they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
Right.
And when I seen hands go, humbly speaking, I've never done a show that big ever, and I've never made that many people put their hands up. And
So it felt good.
If I was like, yeah, if this is the feeling that fucking Roddy Ricch and all those guys get to when they do, I said, yeah, I got to make some hits.